Okay, here we are on site, and we're talking about load-bearing and non-load-bearing walls today and what the difference is. Our load-bearing walls, this is one of those that we've removed. We put a big beam in above. You'll see a picture of that coming up here shortly. And that's where it's recessed up in the ceiling. Sometimes we can recess them up in the ceiling, sometimes they have to hang down just slightly, but that's dependent on the floor above there. If there's living space above, we're not going to be able to recess that beam up in. If there's no if there's no second floor, then we're able to keep that beam up in there, and we can hide it here on the first floor. So we have a load-bearing situation here, and that's why we remove the wall. We have our ceiling joist from above coming across from the outside wall to this center load-bearing point. Same on the back wall, coming over to a center load-bearing point. The way we do it is we build two temporary walls here, cut the main wall out, put our beam in, put our structure in to support that beam, joist hangers to hang everything on there, and then we remove our walls. And it really is that simple. We do it all the time. We're also going to look at a non-load-bearing wall, and that's going to be over here. The non-load-bearing wall is typically going to follow your ceiling joists. So once again, we have our ceiling joists that go from the outside wall over to our bearing point here, but there's no real structure in between here. If there's no structure to support the upstairs, or there's no reason to support anything up above there, it's a non-load-bearing wall, very easy to take out. Just move some electrical outlets, maybe a heating duct, and that's it. Average cost between the two, we are asked that often. We look at a load-bearing wall being in the area probably about that $4,000 to $5,000. A non-load-bearing wall, $800 to $1,500. That's usually a good rule of thumb to go with. Once again, a lot of things depend on different circumstances, but once again, that's a good rule of thumb. Thanks.